Welcome to your free English lesson. This series will focus on parts of speech. This lesson will cover adjectives. It is important to write when you are asked to. It helps you to learn. You can use a whiteboard, but ideally a notebook would be best. That way, you can keep a record of your learning. There are 5 intended learning outcomes to achieve by the end of the lesson. 1. We are learning that adjectives are a part of speech. 2. We are learning that adjectives are words that describe a person, place, animal, thing, or idea. 3. We are learning that adjectives can describe what someone or something looks like, sounds like, feels like, tastes like, or smells like. 4. We are learning that adjectives can describe the state or condition of someone or something. 5. We are learning that adjectives describe and modify nouns by showing ownership or a relationship. Look around you. What can you see? What can you hear? What can you touch? What can you smell? What can you taste? Everything that you answered is a common noun. Look around you again. What can you see? What does it look like? What can you hear? What does it sound like? What can you touch? What does it feel like? What can you smell? What does it smell like? What can you taste? What does it taste like? You have just used your 5 senses to describe common nouns. Now, think about yourself. Choose one or more of these words that describe you right now. I will read them to you. These adjectives describe an emotional state. Happy, sad, angry, excited, nervous, embarrassed. These adjectives describe a physical condition. Tired, sick, sore, hungry, thirsty, cold. These adjectives describe a mental state. Confused, focused, overwhelmed, distracted, ready, interested. These adjectives describe a situational condition. Open, closed, busy, late, early, done. You have just described your state or condition, or both. Possessive adjectives describe ownership of something or a relationship to the noun. I will say these words. I will pause. Then you say the word. My, your, his, her, its, our, their. Here are some sentences. This is my book. The book belongs to me. My is the possessive adjective. Is that your car? The car belongs to you. Your is the possessive adjective. That is his jacket. The jacket belongs to him. His is the possessive adjective. I like her shoes. The shoes belong to her. Her is the possessive adjective. The cat licked its paw. The paw belongs to it, which is the cat. Its is the possessive adjective. This is our house. The house belongs to us. Our is the possessive adjective. Their dog is friendly. The dog belongs to them. Their is the possessive adjective. Write these sentences. Then circle the adjective. The tall green tree stood in the middle of the park. Remember, pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. The tall green tree stood in the middle of the park. These adjectives, tall and green, describe what the tree looks like. You can use more than one adjective. Separate them with a comma. There is an extender. Write the sentence and choose two adjectives that you know to describe the noun. The loud, rumbling thunder started suddenly. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. The loud, rumbling thunder started suddenly. These adjectives, loud and rumbling, describe what the thunder sounds like. You can use more than one adjective. Separate them with a comma. The family enjoyed the sweet mangoes. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. The family enjoyed the sweet mangoes. This adjective, sweet, describes what the mangoes taste like. I like to pat my cat's soft, smooth fur. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. I like to pat my cat's soft, smooth fur. These adjectives, soft and smooth, describe what the cat's fur feels like. You can use more than one adjective. Separate them with a comma. The tropical fruity candle burned throughout the night. Remember to pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. The tropical fruity candle burned throughout the night. These adjectives, tropical and fruity, describe what the candle smells like. You can use more than one adjective. Separate them with a comma. The angry customer demanded a refund. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. The angry customer demanded a refund. This adjective, angry, describes what the customer's emotional state is. The tired worker slumped into his chair. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. The tired worker slumped into his chair. This adjective, tired, describes what the customer's physical state is. The nervous student was looking at the clock. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. The nervous student was looking at the clock. This adjective, nervous, describes what the student's mental state is. The crowded train pulled into the station. Remember to pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. The crowded train pulled into the station. This adjective, crowded, describes what the train's situational condition is. My backpack is on the chair. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. My backpack is on the chair. This possessive adjective, my, describes that the backpack belongs to me. There is an extender. Write the sentence and change the possessive adjective. Say the sentence out loud. Your shoes are muddy. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. Your shoes are muddy. This possessive adjective, your, describes that the shoes belong to you. His car is parked outside. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. His car is parked outside. This possessive adjective, his, describes that the car belongs to him. We admired her artwork on display. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. We admired her artwork on display. This possessive adjective, her, describes that the artwork belongs to her. The dog wagged its tail. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. The dog wagged its tail. This possessive adjective, its, describes that the tail belongs to it, the dog. Our house is near the lake. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. Our house is near the lake. This possessive adjective, our, describes that the house belongs to us. Their project won first place. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. Their project won first place. This possessive adjective, their, describes that the project belongs to them. Thank you for watching this video. Watch it as many times as you need to master the intended learning outcomes. I hope that the content helped you to learn more about adjectives. Please like and subscribe for more lessons. There is a lot to learn, so don't give up. Keep believing in yourself and you will learn. See you next time. Bye.